Hi, before we get started on today's video, I just had a little corrections that I wanted to say about some things that I said in there. So first of all, I said this was going to be my last video of the year. Well, that isn't totally true because I'm going to be still doing my craft roulette videos weekly, which we only have, what, a couple more weeks to go. But then what I meant to say was this is going to be my last Mojoy Monday video for the year. And also, since I'm going to be changing out my schedule next year and really am not clear on when I'm going to be uploading videos, I just wanted to let you know that if you are a regular subscriber of mine, that it would be very beneficial to you if you click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a video, since my schedule's kind of up in the air right now. So with all that being said, let's get started with today's video. Happy Monday, everyone. Carmen Broxman here with Choose Joy with Carmen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Arvada, Colorado, and back again for another episode of my Mojoy Monday video. But before we get started, I just kind of want to let you know that this is going to be the last Mojoy Monday video for the year. And I think it's going to be the last one forever because there's for two reasons. Starting in 2023, I have joined Call Me Crafty Owl's collaboration team. So I will, even though I already do videos for that now, but now I'll be on her team. So I'm really now committed, where before I had the flexibility of doing it, not doing it. Well, now I'm really committed. So I will need to make sure that I allow time for that, especially. And then she's trying out something new, and I'm going to probably be a part of that in 2023 as well. I'm working on that right now, and that'll be something that I will also need to make sure it's a commitment. So I don't want to add too many commitments to my plate in 2023. So I'm still going to be doing my videos for my cards that I make and stuff, but I'm just not sure they're going to always be on a Monday because I want to be able to have that flexibility. And also, I also want to have that flexibility when things like what happened today. I've been on the phone all morning with family from Montana with some issues that they're dealing with. And so I am now just getting around to this because life sometimes gets in the way. And I've come to realize that in order to cause me less stress, I need to be able to be flexible in my schedule. So I'm not sure what it's going to look like in 2023 as far as my videos go. I just know that we've done Mojoy Mondays for a whole year now, so I think it's time for a change, especially since I have these other commitments coming up. And also needing a little bit more of that flexibility. Plus, I am really, really missing my decorative painting and doing other crafts. And so one thing I've committed to for next year for myself, and I may or may not share them on my YouTube channel. I might, because I think it's fun, but I love decorative painting. And so I've joined like a club, I guess it is, so that every other month I'm going to be getting a kit and a project to do so I can do some decorative painting. And I'm also part of, it's like napkinizing, where you do home decor with napkins, and you can even make cards with napkins. So I've just got a lot of other things that I want to be doing, so I don't want to like actually say, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to do. But for sure, I have the collaboration teams that I have committed to already. So for sure, you're going to see a video from me every second of the month for that collaboration team with Call Me Crafty Owls, Sheetload of Cards, and then the new one that I'm getting involved with her. I believe that one I will be uploading a video. I think it was the 20th of each month, but it's something that we're going to try out. So it'll probably just be the first 3 months for sure, and then we'll reevaluate. So I can tell you for sure, for the first 3 months, you'll see a video from me on the 2nd and the 20th of the month. And then after the first 3 months, then you'll see a video from me on the 2nd, because I'm committed to that for 6 months until, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. So with all that said, I'm not quite sure what next year is going to look like, but I will keep you up to date because, life does happen and we just need to go with the flow. So let's move on to today's card, which I am so excited about because they're new products from the new Celebration catalog that's coming out in January. On January 5th, that'll go live. And then also from the new mini catalog. And I love some of these products that I have already purchased. So the first one, I bought the whole suite from this Plain in the Rain. And the only thing that we're going to be using on today's card is some dies from this set. This little bridge is so dang cute, and I needed some little foliage to put on the ends of that bridge. So we're going to be using that. And then this one that can only be earned, these adorable owls. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with them. They are so stinking cute. So we're going to be using this, and this is going to be out of the Celebration catalog that you can only earn with a $50 order when January rolls around. We're using this, which is not new. It's in the current catalog. It's the time-worn 3D embossing folder. This new paper, which is called Regency Park. We're going to be using the back side of this design. So we're going to be using this side. And there's a lot of beautiful papers in this set as well. I mean, you know me though, I am a sucker when it comes to designer series paper. So I think I ordered every designer series paper that there was in the mini catalog. And I can only say that there was only one that I wasn't real pleased with, but I bought it anyway because you never know until you see it in person. And then we're using this one. This is the from the Dainty Flowers, and this is another one that can only be earned from the Celebration. And I just fell in love with this, and I thought, I was hoping that one of our current oval dies was going to be enough to cut this out, but there was not one. So I had to pull out an old one, which is called the Ovals Collection. This is a retired one. And I ended up pulling out this largest one without the scallops. And what I ended up doing, because I didn't want to die cut it right, the way it was, because it die cuts on the inside and I'd be cutting off a little bit of the flowers. So what I ended up doing was I took a pencil and I traced around there, and then I fussy cut it out, and then erase the pencil line. But I'll show you what I did if you're worried about the pencil line. I kind of solved that issue as well. So we're using this paper, which I am also so excited about. This is just gorgeous paper. And I ended up using a lot of my free stuff. I think I got 4 packs of this because I love this paper so much. And then we're using some Stampin' Blends for coloring that cute little owl. So let's go ahead and let me kind of show you what we got going on here. So I decided to do my base in soft suede, and then I brought in some old olive, and then there's that designer series paper, and I've already ran it through my embossing machine, my Stampin' Cut and embossing machine with that folder that I showed you, so that it could add, because it had like kind of that texture already in the design, but then I wanted to add it in, you know, with a little bit more texture. That's why I did that. So that's going to go there. Then here is that piece that I cut, that I, you know, traced and cut. And what I ended up doing was, I did erase the line, but if you didn't want to, I brought in also another product, which is retired. You know, but luckily I don't get rid of anything. But I don't know if any of you remember, they had this tool here that had all this cool stuff. And there was the scoring blade, the cutting, and I think this was a, oops, sorry, I'm out of camera there. It was cutting, and I think this was scoring and perforation. And then it had this distress tool. So what I ended up doing was I ended up just running my distress tool around the edge so it would give it that distressed look. And, you know, and plus, when you fussy cut, sometimes you're not so straight, right? So I thought, well, that'll solve the problem about it not looking so perfectly oval, because when you distress it, that's the whole purpose. Then I brought in a sponge dauber with my old olive, and I inked the edges. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to get it close enough. If you could see that. Hopefully, I didn't do a lot, but anyway. So that's what I did there. And then I die cut the little bridge, which is going to go down here. And there's the two pieces that I die cut for my foliage. My camera is acting goofy there. It's trying to focus in because I'm moving around. And kind of hiccup there, so hopefully you'll see that. I die cut those, and I also did some sponge daubing on them to give it also a little more color. So those are going to go down here. I hate that when the camera tries to refocus. It makes it all blurry. Anyway, and then on the, let me pull in that set again. So there was this stamp here, and it says Hoot Hoot, you're so cute, but I didn't want the you're so cute, so I went ahead and cut that off, and then that way if I can stamp it separately. But I went ahead and stamped on a piece of basic white in the soft suede the Hoot Hoot, and then I did, you know, a little border of the old olive there around that. And that's going to go right above here. And then I had to fussy cut the owl because there's no dies or anything for it. But I just wanted to show you that I colored like around his eyes and kind of down here, the belly part, with both of the dark and light crumb cake. So that would be lighter. And so then I would put, you know, like the dark around there and underneath there and all that good stuff. And then did some blending. And then on the rest of him, I went ahead and used the dark and light soft suede and did that. I just would add dark there and light and just did some blending with that. And then for his beak and his feet here, I went in with the dark and light mango melody. and did some coloring there. And then I wanted to add a little bit of color to his eyes. So that's when I brought in just the, was it the light? I think it was just the light. Yeah, the light old olive. And did that around his eyes. Isn't that so cute? Hopefully that's focused enough for you. There, that's better. He came out so cute, but I did have to fussy cut him out. So again, one of the things that I really want to learn in 2023 is my cameo silhouette so that I can let it do the cutting once I figure out how to get that accomplished. So then he is going to go here, probably popped up. And then I think that's it for the front, at least for now. I'm going to add some embellishments. But let me go ahead and get at least this part put together, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the card. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And here it is, all put together. I love this. Maybe because I love flowers, and right now, winter to me is depressing, but I am trying to learn how to enjoy it and enjoy its beauty as well. So that is one area that I'm trying to work on. But let me show you, I don't know if you can see right down here, I put these little embellishments, and they are part of this suite, this rain or shine suite. And they're these loose daisy embellishments. I thought these would be cute on this card. See how fun they are. So I put them on there, and then I went back to my favorite, my brass butterflies, and added them up here. So I have a big one here, and I have a little one there, and another little one there. And then, so it says hoot hoot, and then you open it up, and it says it's your day. And I just put a little piece of that designer paper at the bottom. Stamped the little owl again without coloring. I like that a lot. So there's the card for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And just one thing that I was thinking about for next year is maybe like doing cards and stuff, and like finding an inspiration piece and then designing a card around that inspiration piece and then sharing that. So that's kind of one thing that's been rattling around in my brain on what I could do some different stuff next year. So if there is anything that you would like to see, please put it in the comments, and maybe that'll help me make my decision on what I'm going to be doing next year. And then, so that would really help, because, sometimes, we talk about casing. A lot of people will open up the catalog and find a card in there and then recreate it from what, a little differently or whatever, with different products and so forth. So that's kind of where I'm leaning on that. So anyway, there is our last card. I just want to say, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. It's supposed to snow here tonight, I think. So I'm going to try to enjoy that. And if you are a praying person, I would appreciate your prayers for me and my family in Montana. And prayers for me to learn how to, accept things in life. I think that's a lot of my anxiety issues. And so I have a goal that I've been trying to work on is reading Philippians and trying to be grateful and focus on the things that are lovely, true, noble, etc., like Scripture tells me to do. And so I'm really trying to work on that to combat these anxieties that I have when I hear things going on with people that I love and care about and don't know how to deal with it. So prayers would be greatly appreciated. All right. Well, you guys all have a wonderful rest of your year. We'll see you in the new year with what I don't know yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun, whatever it is, right? Because anytime we're in the craft room, it's fun. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year. Bye bye.